Hey everybody, how are you today? I'm on here a little bit something different. I was talking with someone yesterday who kind of got my blood boiling. And then I looked on YouTube and I seen the same type of complaining. So this is a video on how I live on a Social Security check. In the past, with all rights, I could have been on Social Security ever since I was little. But I wasn't. I worked for about 20 years and then was no longer able to. So, you know, my work history was taken into account of how much I made, but believe me, it's not a whole lot more than if someone's on SSI. So I'm kind of doing a breakdown on how I live, very comfortably, by the way. No, I'm not very comfortable enough. First of all, you guys need to stop whining. You are very lucky to live in a country that gives you money when you're not earning it. Besides Great Britain and, you know, some of the bigger first world countries, if you don't work, you're on the streets, crawling around, trying to get food, whatever. So, you know, be a little bit grateful that we are in a country that, to where we are able to live on our own if we so choose to, and we have our medical taken care of and, you know, such. So, you know, just stop the whining. Set a budget. A budget in any lifestyle is key in living comfortably. If your rent is too high, there's two things you can do. First, you can move out of that one bedroom into a studio. May not be the best neighborhood, but keep to yourself and mind your own business, and 9 out of 10 times you are okay. Go into low government housing. There's no shame in that if that's what you need. Right now I live in an apartment building where I pay a third of my income, and it's geared for senior citizens and disabled people. Now, there are more senior citizens than disabled people, but I don't have to talk to them. I stay in my apartment, and then when I want to go somewhere, I go somewhere. I necessarily don't need to associate with my neighbors. So living in a place where a lot of older people are, it doesn't bother me, because it's not like we have a nursing staff or anything like that. It's just an apartment building geared. You know, we have bars in the bathroom, so that way we have, you know, the grab bars to help ourselves. And we have pull cords in the bedroom and the bathroom for emergency falls or whatever. But basically, that's the only difference. And, you know, the doorways are wider for wheelchairs. But that's it. I mean, it's not like it makes me feel, remind me I'm disabled every day. It's just an apartment. And I like apartments. I don't have to mow the grass. I don't have to fix the pipes. I don't have to do the roof. So renting is better for me. Next thing in the budget is to buy basic foods. Buy your flour, your sugar, your tea, your coffee. You know, fruits, vegetables. It can be done. I go to the store twice a week to get my vegetables. That way nothing goes to waste. I do not get food stamps. I do qualify, but the amount they want to give me is not worth every year of going up there and applying for them. To me, $16 is not worth it. But that's me. I'm able to manage. Get rid of the pop. You don't need pop. Drink hot tea, hot coffee, make iced tea. You know, get them little squirt bottles that you can put the flavor into your drink. And those are like, if you can get a coupon, maybe $2.50. And it lasts as long as maybe a case of pop, which is, what, around $8? So, yeah. Stop smoking. Smoking is not a necessity. I do smoke, but I put that in my budget. And if it doesn't fit into your budget comfortably, get rid of it. You don't need to. And as a matter of fact, a year or a month from today, I will be quitting. So that's my quit date. And, and that gives me a little bit more money to do different activities. If you have a vehicle, limit to one fill up a month. That's it. I do all my grocery shopping at the same time. I do any kind of running around. I use the bus a lot if I have to go to doctor's appointments and stuff, because it is more convenient than loading and unloading my wheelchair. One of these days I'm going to do a wheelchair or a video on that, how I do that. But, excuse me. But yeah, to me it's a lot more convenience to take the bus. So I do a lot of bus riding, but I budget for it. Cable. Get rid of your cable. You don't need it. Yes, it is a form of entertainment, and a lot of disabled people cannot get out. I understand that. Get your internet, because that's also a form of entertainment. Take your internet and get invest in one of them streaming boxes, even if you got to save $20 a month. Get a streaming box and just stream onto your TV. I don't have cable. I use a streaming box and I'm fine. I do understand, not living by yourself and not being able to go out a whole lot. You need some form of entertainment. Everybody does. So, yeah, streaming boxes are great. Or renegotiate your bill every year. On your anniversary date of your bill, go ahead and call them and renegotiate, because cable companies will hike your bill up from about $20 to $30. So call them, renegotiate, and you might be able to get lower payments than what you were paying the previous year. Another thing you need to do is savings account. You never know when an emergency is going to come up that you do not have benefits to pay for, such as my vehicle. There are times that something needs to be done with my vehicle, and I like to get it done before there's a major catastrophe. So I put $25 a month into a savings account. You can make it $5 a month. Anything saved is best. Through U.S. law, anyone on Social Security can save up to $5,000 in a savings account. I don't know if you were aware of that, but you can. You can save $5,000. And I guess the only last thing I have, if you have children, they do get this, it's split. They get half of the amount that your check is, but it's split in between how many children you have. Say if you get $700 a month, they'll get $350 between all the children, so that $350 will be split, by however many children. From AA, Mom. Sorry about that. Your children, please do not put them on Social Security, if at all possible. I know there are children out there that needs to have special medical devices, and they're just living. They need that, and I get that. By all means, put your child on Social Security. I am talking about ADHD, high functioning autism. Do not put your children on there. I know of a young man who one parent did not ever want them on ADHD medication, and the other went and listened to the teacher and the doctor without correct tests done, and had them put on medication, and all it did was fog his brain, and he just felt like he was out in another world. So anyways, about 16 years old, the father decided to start putting him on natural remedies, such as flaxseed oil and, stuff like that. But he already did damage. That man wanted to go into the military. Once the military pulled his medical records, he was not allowed to because of the medication he was on. So basically, that young man's father ruined his career that he really wanted to do. So, you know, don't think of your children as easy money. Just don't. Do not put them on Social Security unless it's absolutely necessary. But for, I think, in my opinion, autism and ADHD and ADD is being way over-diagnosed. Too many children are being put on medication because parents don't want to discipline. But that's a whole nother video. So, you know, there are ways to get by on Social Security. You just have to be creative in how you do that. And I don't care if it's living in a rooming house. If you can't afford the rent you're in, all you need is the basics. You need food, clothing, shelter, and on Social Security you need medical expenses paid. That's it. That's it. Go into a rooming house with a pull-out sofa, a little refrigerator in it, and live. Have your TV. But you don't need a 1-2 bedroom apartment and keep up with the Joneses with all the technology. It's just not necessary. So, that's my rant for today. And everybody have a nice day. Bye.